Warning, the following content is unscripted and definitely will offend your precious feelings. Viewer discretion is advised. Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me today, of course, is my co-host for Zerohour, Zeropium. How are you doing, brother?
Good morning, Sir Loki, my brother. Good morning to all the lovely ladies and gentlemen in chat, and welcome. And I hope you're ready, because now you're playing with power. Superpower.
And a big happy Valentine's Day to all the ladies out there. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies.
Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours. If you're single, get out there and love every minute of it. If you're taken, get out there and love every minute of it.
Hope you get something nice.
Yeah, and not a candle.
Loving, not a candle. That's right, not a candle. A Yankee candle. A Yankee candle. Look at what we have here, a Yankee candle.
It's such a sentimental thing. So how y'all doing? I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you.
Good morning. It is a new week. It is Monday. Big good morning to Gun Buddy. How are you doing, Gun Buddy? And where Gun Buddy is? Psychodorf 9 is not soon to follow. Good morning, Gun Buddy. Asaj Melody. Star Wars Theology. Good morning, Day-Bob, my brother from another mother. How are you doing, Day-Bob? Adega Outlaw, the doctor, the mad doctor of disaster and destruction. Good morning, Adega Outlaw. The legendary Tron is here this morning. He fights for the users, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to the legendary Tron. Hope you were doing well, my friend. Mark the Infinitely Tired and Chris Persia are here. The Bash Brother Wrenches, along with the newest Bash Brother of the East, Project Storytime. Good morning, gentlemen. Louise Sparrow, good morning. How are you doing, Louise? Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass, good morning. The Lady Arwen Avalon, good morning. Arwen, you could ask him to growl this morning. Oh, there he did it.
That was a preemptive just for you, baby. So enjoy it.
Agent Atwood Gaming, good morning. Keely Chow Roll Tide, Keely Roll Tide, Snortopoops Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube, the lovely Sherry, good morning. DJ Ronnie G, Mr. Dragon, good morning. Forbidden Ruin, how are you guys doing? Dean Krantz, my brother Dean, how are you doing? Dean, Pat S, good morning. Pat S, Sit Room, how are you doing? Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing well, kicking ass, taking names. It is Monday, and we're going to start the week off with a bang. Psychodorp 9, how are you doing, brother? Ray J's World, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Let's get to it. Super Nintendo. So, chat, I expect you to be right in here with us, going off on this. I'm going to start out with my favorite game of all time on Super Nintendo, Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Might not have been what some people expected. I bet you some people expected a Final Fantasy game. Chrono Trigger broke all the rules. Kick-ass RPG by Squaresoft. Not Square Enix, but Squaresoft. They were kicking ass, taking names. Chrono Trigger was a race through time. I absolutely love playing that. I've got the theme song stuck in my head. Da, 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 da.
Hell yeah. Oh shit, I'm forgetting my job already. I promised Loki I would take notes and get everybody's recommendations here, and I'm already slacking. It's okay. If I have to, I'll rewatch.
Daryl the Derelict says The Legend of Zelda, of course. Of course it's going to be on our list. That will be on our list. I think the last time I played that, I beat it in like 4 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty
Something
crazy.
Like that. I can speed run it.
Yeah, I mean, speed run. Obviously, once you know what you're doing, you can just fly through anything. But yeah, Chrono Trigger. I mean, what can you say about Chrono Trigger that hasn't been said already? What a groundbreaking entry. Back when, yes, it was Squaresoft. Back before Final Fantasy was really rolling in the deep there.
Agreed.
Pilot Wings. Wow. An excellent launch title for the Super Nintendo. One of, I think, 8 or 9 that was out there.
Nintendo, I don't know how many of you know about the history of Pilot Wings. I'm not going to bore the shit out of you this morning by going over too many technical details. Nintendo found a way, and that game was made by Nintendo, to simulate 3D by looking at a flat map from all angles.
Yep.
So they were able to simulate it. It wasn't true 3D. You're not talking, they didn't even have the pixels and the polygons to do 3D at that point. But because of this innovation in design, they were able to simulate it. And that was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. That was the that excellent FX chip. Someone mentioned it up there. The DJ Ronnie G, the Super FX chip for the win. Yeah, absolutely. They used it in Star Fox, and anything that looked cool. It was the FX chip was probably responsible for that.
Do you know those cartridges cost more to make?
Yeah. Than
they made selling them.
Yeah, that's why they pretty much a bit Project Storytime. Don't go there. Don't go there. I'm trying to take notes for you people here. What the hell, man? Don't go with the cheese again, man. Come on. You guys are throwing out a lot of good suggestions, Joe. Someone actually threw out there Ken Griffey's Major League Baseball. Hats off to you, because that was actually awesome.
If you want to talk sports games, doesn't get better than Madden 94.
Oh my God. I cannot believe you mentioned Madden 94, because believe it or not, that was the first Madden game I ever played on my Super Nintendo. And that is why it is actually on my top 5 list.
All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Because that was the first year they got official teams and you could play a season. You could play a real season. So you could actually play as the Dallas Cowboys. You didn't have to play some made up team.
Yeah.
And you got to play a full season of foosball.
Oh, that was so wild. It was so wild. And the first time taking the field and it's freaking snowing outside. Oh my god, that was great. Absolutely great. And hats off to I just lost it. Yeah, Soul Assassin, Mario Paint. You know what? Go out and look around, do a search. See how many artists today learned on and still use Mario Paint today. It is unreal.
Brandon, the anime guy, with 499 super chat says top 5 interchangeable: Super Mario World, Final Fantasy 3, Super Metroid, Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger. SNES is the best. Period. End of story. Thank you so much, Brandon, for that 499 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one's just for you, brother. Skull!
Spartans! What is your profession?
So Forbidden Ruin asks, anyone know what Chrono Cross the Radical Dreamers edition is? All right, Forbidden Ruin. What you're seeing on Steam is the sequel to Chrono Trigger. It is the PlayStation Enhanced Edition. So you're talking about a PS1 game that Squaresoft is updating and bringing to Steam. I'm very excited. I never thought I would see Chrono Cross on a PC, and that is exactly what we're going to get.
How unreal. How unreal. Oh, geez. Super Smash TV. Battletoads 3. What one was that? Was that Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, or was that the crossover they did with Double Dragon?
I think it was just Battletoads 3. Wasn't the crossover with Double Dragon Battletoads 4?
I don't really know because they kind of abandoned. Well, they never really used numerals in their titles, but I don't know. There's a few of them out there, but there's two Battletoads games that I know of for Super. I have them both. One was a crossover with Double Dragon. The other one was Battletoads in Battle Maniacs, which was kind of like a retelling of the original on NES, but there was a few extra additions there, and I dropped my pen. So unprofessional. You guys are rolling out the suggestions here. Good job.
So Super Metroid. Let's talk Super Metroid real quick.
I'm gonna make this real quick, guys, because what can you say about the Super Metroid that hasn't been said already? Before I recently replayed this on my Nintendo Switch and 100%ed this thing before Dread came out, and obviously you can't say enough good about it. There's really nothing I can say that hasn't been said already. So I don't feel a complete need to go back and replay it. I'll do some footage for you guys when we do our compilation next week. The only gripe I have about it is the grapple beam. I hate the grapple beam. The grapple beam controls like shit. Everything else is great. Everything else is super good. Absolutely.
And yes, Forbidden Ruin. As soon as I saw it, I said, for $20, this is a 100%. I'm going to buy it.
Hell yeah.
I'm right there with you. So
holy shit.
Chrono Cross on PS1 was a great game. I never imagined I would see Square release it on PC. So yes, it's a must buy.
Yeah.
I said after Final Fantasy VI, I'm not buying any more Squaresoft games again on Steam, but then I saw that and I said, okay, fuck it. I just broke my rule.
All right. Now, the old DK is getting a lot of mentions. Now, do you guys want us to do just the first one, or do you want to do the sequels as well? Because we could do that.
Let's just do one. Pick the best one. Whatever your favorite Donkey Kong is, pick it and we'll do it.
All right. We'll just do that because we've oh man, we're gonna have a shitload of material here. We recorded so much footage for last week's show, we didn't even get to use probably 3/4 of it.
Okay, so if we do Super Mario Brothers All-Stars, we got to do the upgraded one that has RPG, Super Mario RPG.
The 7 stars.
Yes.
Mario RPG. Hell
so
yeah.
If we do All-Stars, which has all the Mario games up to that point, we got to do the one with Mario RPG.
Yeah.
So how about this? One of us will do the upgraded All-Stars games, and then one of us will do RPG.
Okay. Let's choose now, so I can get my list in order. Loki, what would
Okay.
you like to do?
You got to do the regular Mario games for the Nintendo. So I'll
Mhm.
do the regular Mario games that have the upgraded visuals, and you can do RPG.
Okay, we'll do RPG. Thank you. Great recommendation, everybody. Jurassic Park. Holy crap. That game was great. There's just no save function. That's a one sitting game. You guys are throwing out so many good suggestions here. Hell yeah. Give yourselves a self high five.
Oh, Forbidden Ruin, I've got the original Chrono Cross on PS1. I've got it.
Excellent.
I don't think I paid that much for it. I think it was more like $50, but that was like 10 years ago too.
Yes.
I don't know.
So I'm going to throw in I mean, obviously we've got the classics here that, don't probably need to be mentioned, but I'll mention them anyway. We got, Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart. We've already done Madden, NFL, Star Fox. I'm going to throw a random out here that's actually on my top 5 list based on the amount of hours I probably put into playing this. Since we mentioned Donkey Kong, let's go rare here and talk Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct. God, Super had so many good fighting games.
Yeah, I remember I got a collector's edition that came with a code book, a official game soundtrack CD, and that beautiful black friggin' cartridge that it came on. Holy crap, that was a thing of beauty. I saw that, Nerdporial. Yeah, you let us know when that comes out. Man, yeah, Killer Instinct. Oh, it was dark, it was brooding, it was edgy, and it was so much fun to piss off your friends, beating the piss out of them.
Okay, a lot of people are bringing up the Star Wars games. I'll do the Star Wars games.
Okay,
Good luck. Yeah. Oh,
good luck, because I know how fucking hard they are.
I'll cheat like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Agent Atwood Gaming is saying Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Don't you do Killer Instinct and not do Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3? Well, Loki, I can take Killer Instinct if you would like to do Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys are killing it this morning. Good job. Now,
take Killer Instinct, and I'll do. What about Street Fighter? You can do all the Street Fighter games.
Would you like to do Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Blast Edition, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Bo Jackson Edition? Like, what would you like?
We'll do Super. There was a joke I used to make about. I had this crazy dream that I woke up and I was in the future.
Back to the future.
All this stuff happened, and it was really cool. And then I went home, and sitting in a corner was my Super Nintendo, and it had Super Ultra Alpha Omega Street Fighter 2, the Ultimate Warrior 9 Kinds of Killing Edition. Like, they had never made a Street Fighter 3. Of course, they eventually went on to, but they'd made so many Street Fighter games that, they never stopped making Street Fighter 2 because they always would tack something else onto the name.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah, I mean, because there was 48 bajillion different variations of the same thing. So I mean, yeah, we'll do a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo or whatever the hell the most popular one is. I see all your suggestions, guys. Brightest Day with F-Zero. Don't worry, we jotted that down. We got all the Star Wars. Oh man, Pat S. Which Kirby game are you referring to? Was that Kirby's Dream Land 3 or was it Kirby's Dream Course, the golf one? Because we could do either or of those if you'd like. Kirby, like I said last week, Kirby is just feel good fun, man. You cannot go wrong with a Kirby game, no matter what platform.
Oh, and Forbidden Ruin, I do. So if we ever get around to PS1 talk, I do have the Final Fantasy Chronicles and the other one unopened, still in the plastic.
Beautiful. So. Man. We've got so many friggin' games here now. We're going to have to do like a part 7, 8, 9, 10. There's too many to mention. Way too many. Good times, man.
DJ Ronnie G, how about those Super Mario RPG streams? By the way, never owned an SNES, but I really like Super Mario World levels in Mario Maker 2.
I agree. Okay, so Pat S wants Kirby's Dream Course. I suck at golf, so this will be interesting. Kirby's Dream Course. Yeah, I loved Mario Maker 1 and 2. Yeah, and it's obviously great if you want infinite Mario levels because people just make up the most crazy shit. I Nerdporeal, I still got Yoshi's Island complete in box. How crazy is that? Love the art style to that too. Yoshi's Island. You guys
Yes,
are
broken.
really putting me to work today.
Indeed broken. Anytime we're talking games. So I've got the Star Wars games, Super Star Wars.
All right. You guys, man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, the ultimate fighting game on SNES for Turtles fans.
Well, they had the tournament fighters too.
Yeah, we could do that one too. I've got the English and the Japanese version. It just makes what's her name skirt a lot shorter so you can see her butt when she high kicks, but they're both the same game essentially.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you what you guys pick, because it's such a huge list. Would you like Turtles in Time or Turtles Tournament Fighter? I mean, I'm already doing Killer Instinct, so Tournament Fighter might be
Okay, so
overkill.
Throw one in the chat if you want to see Turtles in Time. Throw 2 in the chat if you want to see Tournament Fighters.
I see a lot of ones about to happen.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah. Okay. It's decided. 2 votes is enough.
One.
Right.
One. Pat S says 1. Keely Chow 1. Nerdporeal Life 1. Agent Atwood 2.
Ooh, 1 for Tournament Fighter.
Turtles in Time. Pacific 414. Forbidden Ruin puts a 1. Turtles in Time. Daryl the Derelict.
All right.
Pacific 414. Chris Persia Ridges World. It's Turtles in Time.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what, guys, because I told Loki this earlier. If there's anything that will not make our list that you would like to see me play in a little bit of a playthrough, not complete, just doing a run through with some commentary, let me know. I'll do it for you. So if Tournament Fighters didn't make the cut, maybe I'll throw a video up there for you. Just make sure you guys watch it this time.
So, Mega Man X.
Mega Man X. Hey,
if that's not on your list, it's on mine.
All right, you can do the
getting the Hadoken, finding the doctor, and having him give you the Hadoken, and getting that one shot kill move was the coolest thing I think I'd done in a game up until that point.
Yeah. Oh man, and I will say, Mega Man, that was a kick-ass outfit he had in Mega Man X. I remember seeing a preview for Mega Man X in, I think it was an old Ren and Stimpy comic book I was reading, and it just had the picture that would ultimately become the cover of the first Mega Man X, and I'm thinking, wow, I gotta get my hands on that.
Soul Assassin. NBA Jam, boom shakalaka.
Oh hell yeah, we'll do the tournament edition because that had all the really cool extra shit in it, even though we won't need to showcase all of that. But yeah, NBA Jam,
Secret of Mana.
Yeah, if you'd like a 60-hour playthrough of that, we can do.
If you want an RPG game you can play with multiple people, Secret of Mana was the game. Getting to play with 2 people was a big deal. And we lost Zero.
Hey, yeah, I'm back. No, that was me shifting and my friggin' cord popped out, but we're here. I didn't miss anything. I'm still here.
Okay.
I heard everything.
Super Punch Out.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are here because oh man, too many to mention.
You got to do Punch Out last time. I'm going to do Super Punch Out.
Hell yeah. I'm
going to do Super Punch Out.
You do Super Punch Out for sure.
Gabby
man.
J. Yay.
Agent Atwood, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you want the original or the movie edition? I always played the original, but it's
because you got to play as the Zords. You got to play as the Zords. To me, that was like the only. I didn't give a shit about running around on the levels. I wanted to do the levels with the Zords.
Yeah. Ooh, hell yeah.
Death and Return of Superman. I've got that. I claim that.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If we're doing we're gonna do some DC heroes, you do Superman, And
All right.
somebody mentioned Batman Returns, so I'll do that one.
Well, you've got Batman Returns, and you've got the animated game,
Yeah.
the one based off the animated series.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, I love a good beat 'em up, so I always played Batman Returns a little bit more, but the animated version is really good too. But if you're doing Return of Superman, Death and Return of Superman, which is a beat 'em up, I'll do Batman Returns, which is
All right.
another beat 'em up. That way we'll have DC covered.
All right.
Man, you guys have got it. Great suggestions. Give yourselves
Earthbound.
another oh my god. I love Earthbound, but go watch somebody else play it, because that game is out there and wild. Oh my god, is it ever out there? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say if you haven't heard about Earthbound, go look it up, because it will probably blow your mind that something so crazy could be created back then on such a simple system. Super Castlevania 4 too. Thank you. Yep.
Mark the Infinitely Tired says Loki, Dragon Ball Z, Kyoshu, Scion.
Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't play any of the Dragon Ball games on Super Nintendo. I didn't play my first Dragon Ball game. I didn't even know about Dragon Ball until PS1. I was at a lock-in, and some kid basically did this disc swap trick because it was the only way to play it. You had to like swap discs on the PS1 mid-play while the damn thing was spinning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To bypass the region lock.
No way, man. Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Keely Chow asking, are we going to... Yeah, sorry. Like Loki, I was just never into Dragon Ball, so I never really owned or played any of those. Keely Chow asking, are you going to cover Justice League Task Force? We can. It may not be in the compilation video next week, but we can look at it.
F-Zero.
Who wants to take F-Zero? Because F-Zero is definitely making the cut. We'll flip a coin later. Battletoads and Double Dragon. Yeah, I played through that again last week, kind of refreshing my memory with everything. But
Spider-Man and Venom Maximum Carnage.
Maximum Carnage. With that sexy red, I almost said cassette, cartridge that it came on.
Sexy red cartridge.
Brightest Day says Kirby Superstar, which is 8 fantastic Kirby games in one. We're already doing Dream Course, but I love Kirby Superstar, so if we got time, we'll squeeze it in there. Kirby Superstar.
WWF Raw. If you want to do that, you can do that.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, I tell you what, I'll jot that down just for shits and giggles here, because guys, my list is getting friggin' huge here. You would not believe.
So I've got Chrono Trigger, Legend of Zelda, Super Metroid, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Star Wars. That's all 3 of the Super Star Wars games. Mega Man X, Super Punch-Out, and Death and Return of Superman.
Excellent. Okay, so do we need to show any Super Mario World? Because I'm pretty sure that's just been covered 6 ways from Sunday. Y'all know how great it is. I don't think it needs to be mentioned. We can if you want, but we all know how good it is. Would you like to see some Super Mario Kart? Maybe I'll throw some Mario Kart in there.
I will do Final Fantasy 2, aka Final Fantasy 4.
All right, I'll take.
Okay, guys, if I do, I need you to vote. I really need you to vote here, because I can't do 2 and 3. I'm sure I can spend like at least a couple of hours playing 2 on the SNES, because I will be playing these on a Super Nintendo. But I can't do 3, 2. So throw me a 1 if you want Final Fantasy 2. Throw me a 2 if you want Final Fantasy 3. I can only do one of them. Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 3.
Use
3 has the better story, but 2 is faster. Brightest Day says 2. Mansquatch says, yeah, Final Fantasy 2.
Is going to be
Dude,
tough.
you guys are back and forth.
Yeah, no
Two,
kidding.
two, two, two. Okay, 2 just blew. Final Fantasy 3 just blew out Final Fantasy 4. Okay. I know I keep going back to it's 6. And, is it 6 and 4 Loki, or is it 2 and 3? It's 2, 2, 2. Okay. I haven't completed or replayed much of a Final Fantasy game. All right.
All right.
Okay, I will do Final Fantasy 3.
All right, Final Fantasy is in your hands. So far, what I'm going to cover for you guys, I can do Mario World if you want. It doesn't matter, but there's 8 billion playthroughs of that out there. We all know it's a classic. We got Mario Kart, Killer Instinct. I don't know. Do you want me to do some Star Fox? We can maybe parentheses that. Legend of Zelda's got 1 million playthroughs because we got to really fine tune this list, guys, because the last one we had too much shit to work with. What do we got here? I could do Super Metroid, but y'all know what that's like. What else we got here? Donkey Kong. I'll do the first one because everybody knows that one. I'll do some F-Zero, and Loki said I'm taking Mario RPG.
Yep, and I'll take All Stars.
All right, you can do All Stars. I'll do Turtles in Time, Batman Returns. Loki's taking Punch Out,
Jungle Strike, and Desert Strike. The helicopter games.
Yeah. You know, I liked those, but those were they were kind of difficult for me. Agent Atwood really wants Yoshi's Island done, so I'll tell you what. I'll cover Yoshi's Island instead of doing Super Mario World. We'll do Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. That way we got both sides of the spectrum there. Where the hell was that on my list?
Alien 3.
No.
Zero's like, no.
I'm sorry. It was a cool concept, but no, I just can't get over the friggin' in-game clock and the absolute maze of crap that you have to go through. It's cool. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just not that
not meant to be on this list.
Yeah, which is sad because I do have that one complete in box too. Because obviously, I'm
and
an
that
fan,
game is better than the movie. The damn video game was better than the movie.
Yeah, how sad is that? Pat S saying, "Don't be, just quit your day job and play video games for us. You know you want to." Tell you what, if I put video games on my channel, you guys have to watch them. Shameless plug. There's a Super Mario Strikers video up there now. Go check it out. It was a lot of fun. If you want to see more, let me know.
Sunset Riders.
Oh my God. Talk about a fun game, but a hard fucker too.
So,
yeah.
If anybody doesn't know what Sunset Riders is, look it up. This was in the vein of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Turtles in Time, but it's a shooter and it's a brawler and
it's fun. It's pretty much another one of those classic couch co-op games because there are points in there that are almost essential to having a second person play with you. So much fun, but it's super challenging.
And if you can find an arcade of that, play the arcade.
Yeah,
because they changed some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo was like, no, we can't have these dancing girls that are in like damn near nothing, so they put more clothes on them, and they removed some of the Native American enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that wouldn't fly today either. But Keely Chow saying Nosferatu, you have some interesting taste, I will say. Zombies ate my neighbors. Yeah. Okay, so to run through the list real quick, here's what we have so far on my end. This is what I got to cover for you. Mario Kart, Killer Instinct, Batman Returns, Donkey Kong, F-Zero, Mario RPG, Yoshi's Island, Turtles in Time, Power Rangers, and do you mind if I do Castlevania 4?
Go ahead. I am going to add my bonus pick here. Since nobody mentioned this, and I'm really surprised nobody mentioned this. Out of This World.
Oh, Out of This World. That's awesome.
So there wasn't anything like this on the SNES. It was what was dubbed a cinematic platformer.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else was out like this. They had to seriously dumb the graphics down to get this to work on the SNES. Eventually, you could get like a pure port of it on PC and PlayStation, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah.
But the one on SNES was the first time I'd played anything like this, and it was absolutely crazy. I didn't understand like the whole, well, I'm going to die and I'm going to start over and I'm got to figure out, like, it was like, don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
You're going to have to figure out what to do here and don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah, I mean, how crazy. And that, what was it, the cell shaded like rotoscope animation they had in there?
It was the cell shaded rotoscope animation that just blew my mind.
Yeah, because you didn't even think of something like that being possible on the Super Nintendo, even with their FX chip and everything. But man, given the constraints that they had to downgrade that game to, that's a real eye opener for what that little modest piece of hardware could do.
Okay, so my game list right now is Chrono Trigger, Legend of Zelda, Super Metroid, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Star Wars, all 3 games, Mega Man X, Super Punch-Out, Death and Return of Superman, Final Fantasy 3, Out of This World, and Spider-Man Maximum Carnage.
Excellent. Yeah. Also, I'm going to throw, I may or may not do some footage of this because we already got too many, but have any of you ever heard of the game Metal Warriors? That was actually done by LucasArts back in the day. It was really cool. If Loki, I know you've played Metal Mech from the NES back in the day. It was kind of the same thing. You get to ride around in this cool mech thing, blowing shit up, and you could pop out and do a whole bunch of stuff. It was kind of like an action RPG platformer. It was really cool. If none of you know about that and it sounds interesting, go check it out.
So I'll tell you a really funny story since you brought this up. I can't remember how long I'd been living on my own. I'll have to look up when this game came out. But I needed, I think it was like $250. It was an insane gaming investment at the time. And I remember I had to have the money on a certain day. And I literally went to my leasing office where I was living and was like, look, I'm going to be 2 days late on my rent because I don't get paid till here. And they were like, oh, well, Mr. Loki, you have until the 5th. And I was like, excuse me? I always pay on the 1st. Yes, but you have until the 5th until we start charging you late fees. And I'm like, oh, alrighty. So what I bought was, it was the Battle Mech game on Xbox that came with the giant controller.
Oh, yeah.
And it had the ejection button. It was like 52 buttons on a controller.
Yeah. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, imagine playing a video game with something the size of a grand piano in front of you.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure it was on Xbox. It was on the OG Xbox.
Yep.
But this thing, it had two control sticks, a plethora of buttons, and foot pedals. It had 3 foot pedals, and I was like, oh my god, why does it have 3 foot pedals? I figure it's a clutch or something. No. One foot pedal would make you dash right, one foot pedal would make you dash left. You went forward and backward with the stick. You didn't go like forward and backward with foot pedals. That thing was insane.
Yeah, it was. Do you remember what game? I mean, was it the Mech Assault game? That was pretty much one of the Xbox launch titles or something like that?
No.
Or was it something more in depth? Was it Steel Battalion? Right.
Steel Battalion. Steel Battalion. Yes, it was.
Good call.
Steel Battalion. Let me see if I can bring up a picture here.
It is insane, folks. Absolutely insane. I couldn't believe they created something like this just for a video game, but they went ahead and did it. Lo and behold, there it is.
All right, here we go. This is it.
You know, believe it or not, that's actually a lot smaller than I remember it being, but still, that's absolutely insane.
So that was it.
looks like Loki's Elite Dangerous.
And that is a first edition. And the reason why I can tell you that is a first edition is the button on the top right is red. So it's red, green, red down the side of the controller. That is a horrible picture. Red, green, red. All the red buttons were replaced with blue.
Mm-hmm.
Blue looking buttons on the second edition. Here we go. This is the second edition. Yes. With the blue buttons.
Red, blue. Also,
Everything
real quick,
else was red, green.
Agent Atwood is pleading for us to do Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Pretty much, yes. This is what you had to deal with.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, how cool
was fun. It was fun. It was absolutely fun. And being the only person I knew that had that, was like, yeah. And that is the box it came in.
Yeah, Punk Waddle, I feel you. Guitars, amps, cables, stacks, racks. So Pat S was asking, interesting question. Did you ever give up food for a video game? Now, do you mean staving off our appetite or actually opting to buy a video game instead of food?
No,
I've staved off hunger for hours on end. I can chalk that up to even just a few days ago. I can stave off hunger as long as I want. I've never sacrificed food for a video game, though.
Dean Krantz says, I love those mech games. Some friends and I went to Chicago to Gen Con to play an arcade version that was networked to play as a mech lance. That's really cool.
Hell yeah. So
kids can't drive stick, but they can work this. Yes, bright as day.
Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Holy hell, Loki, you had that? Yeah.
He says I still don't have that.
Oh man.
When we get to Xbox, I guess you'll find out.
Okay, here's my dilemma, because this is where this is gonna take a bit of an investment and some serious reconfiguration for you guys. To do anything other than, because a lot of what I played last week was emulated, but those of you that know me know my collection. I own all that shit legit. So if Nintendo wants to come after me, come at me. I've been supporting you for 35 years. I've got all your shit. In order for me to do more modern consoles, I would probably have to get a capture card. And a good, decent one, those things ain't cheap. So that's probably going to run me in the neighborhood of about $200, $300. I'm willing to do it. That just depends on how in depth you want to go with these things, because that's going to take a lot of reconfiguring on my part. But if for the good of the show, I will do it for you guys. Just
for the good of the show.
Make sure you watch our damn videos.
If you want to do game capture like that, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
I know on the PS5, I can just broadcast it to YouTube even in private.
Yeah.
On the Xbox Series X, I can just save it and send it.
Yeah. DJ Ronnie G got it right. See, that's what I was looking at there. I'd probably get an Elgato, and then I can hook that up. Like, I'll just play the game on TV, but the capture card will take care of everything else, and I'll have to upload that, blah, 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 blah. Because, yeah, brightest day, you got it right. But sometimes, I mean, when it comes to like 64 and GameCube and all that kind of stuff, I do prefer to play those legit. Because I've used 64 emulators in the past, and a lot of the games that you get, they're just real janky. They don't work right, and some of them don't look right. They don't play right. So I don't know. I'd have to pick and choose. No, Pat S. I'm not asking for money to buy the damn card. That is not what I'm asking for. It's all just on how in depth you guys want to go for more modern consoles.
Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes.
Hell yeah.
If we do GameCube run over,
yeah,
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I'll do a whole video just about Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Man.
Yeah, you're talking. Also, quick shameless plug. I put a Mario Strikers video up on my channel, guys. Go check it out. If there's any GameCube games you guys want to see, let me know. I would love to do shit like that for you.
So on your list, on the list
Yes.
you have right now,
And it's a big list.
give me your top 5, and then we'll relook at it after we play them.
The top 5 of my own personal favorites.
Yes.
Okay, so luckily I did those in order. Well, in no particular order, but my top 5 for Super Nintendo, based on how often and for how long I played them: Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Madden NFL 94 to be specific, Killer Instinct, and Super Metroid.
All right. I am going to go with Chrono Trigger. This is just what's on my list right now. This isn't there is a game missing here, and that's Final Fantasy 2, aka Final Fantasy 4. So Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3, Super Mario All-Stars, Legend of Zelda. And it's really like a toss-up between Super Punch-Out and I don't know. That's what you're gonna get from me.
Yeah.
So I know Final Fantasy is gonna be at the top of that list still, and so will Chrono Trigger. I just played through Chrono Trigger on PC on Steam. The Chrono Trigger that's on Steam, which I absolutely positively love because it incorporates the PS1 video.
Yeah.
The animated stuff they made for it, which is like gold. I wish they made a damn movie. I want my animated movie. When I saw those animated cutscenes, I was like, what anime did they get this from, and where can I find it? And then I find out, oh, they just made those for the PS1 upgrade, and I'm like, you teasing fucktards.
No shit, right?
I want an anime movie of Chrono Trigger. And they're never going to do it. So,
no kidding. Also, people. Okay, I can't do this because I'm half retarded. Not really. People are asking for a link to my goddamn YouTube channel. I don't really fucking know how to link that.
Okay, throw it in private chat here, and I will throw it in. And
I could
monster.
I could do that. Hopefully, this is the right one. I don't know what the hell's going on here. If it's the wrong one, I apologize, guys. I can tweet it out. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, I can tweet that out.
And I agree. I love the beautiful day theme in present day Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, this is the problem when you get a system like Super Nintendo, because there are so many friggin' instant classics on there. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hope that's the right link, guys. I don't know if it is or not. Don't kill me. I don't.
Yep, that's the right link.
Okay.
Me and Chris Persia just threw it in. Guys, his link is in the chat. I will
just do not feel obligated, but if you'd like to see a lot more games than what we talk about here, we can do those for you. I got no problem.
I am updating the description,
and
so it'll be in the description of this video.
Yeah. And you guys don't even have to subscribe if you don't want, but if you want to keep checking in for more retro gaming and harsh language, I can provide plenty of that. Again, I'm not trying to plug myself, but since we've got so many large lists here, there's obviously too many to go through. So if you guys want anything specific, let me know, and I'd be happy to do it for you. Or embarrass myself to see how bad I am at, trying to play these old games. To all of you that are subbing, thank you very much. That is not necessary, but I do really appreciate it. We'll have some fun. It's all about having fun, guys. I'm excited to do this list too. It's going to be cool. Very, very cool. Agent Atwood, don't worry. Don't you forget about Mortal Kombat. It's on the list somewhere here, buddy. I promise. We didn't forget.
No one's forgetting about Mortal Kombat.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat. As cool as those games are, I always sucked at them. I love Mortal Kombat, but it's like, oh, dude, Zero, I challenge you one-on-one. I'll tell you right now, dude, I'm calling it. You're probably going to win.
And rip your head clean off your body and pull your spine and give you your goddamn spine.
Oh, my God.
Ram it down your stomach.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Rip out your goddamn spine.
You're a fucking choir board compared to me.
God help
So,
me.
Agent Atwood, just for you, I am putting it on the list twice. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, just to
Good
make
morning,
sure
Leia
we don't
Rose.
forget.
I'll do it. I got it. Mortal Kombat.
Loki can do Ultimate Mortal
I'm
Kombat.
gonna do Street Fighter. Street Fighter is now on my list.
Good morning,
and
Leia.
Ultimate Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So we're 10 minutes out from silence time. If you guys have any last minute suggestions that have not been mentioned here, be sure to throw those out.
Out of This World is on Steam. I'm pretty sure I have it. Give me just a second. I will double check Dega. But Out of This World is one of the coolest. Why is that not okay? Store.
Also, real quick, guys, you don't have to wait for us to play them. If you want to play these,
Oh my God, that's loud.
By all means, go back and.
The Great Vortex is forming. Total Warhammer just went, yeah. So this week,
Ninja Warriors. Also, good call. Good call.
I guess it's not on Steam. Maybe it's not on Steam. I'm sure I've got it. Let me check my library real quick. Total War Warhammer 3 is coming out on. It's coming out on Steam this week at the end of this week, and I will be playing the shit out of that.
Did any of you ever play the Doom port for Super Nintendo?
Weird. It's not on Steam. Maybe it is on GOG.
That's odd. Keely Chow mentioned Ninja Gaiden, whatever, trilogy a couple times. I do have that, but I feel since I kind of
just
prefer,
did it.
Yeah, I kind of prefer the originals on Nintendo. It's still a great trilogy port, don't get me wrong, but since we did the Gaiden last week, we may bypass out. If you want to see me play it and totally embarrass myself, let me know. I could do that. But yeah, we did the original Gaiden last week, but maybe in a follow-up somewhere down the line, we can look at those sometime in the near future. Do I have Wild Guns, Pat asks? It's kicking around somewhere. It was one of those ones that fell by the wayside because a lot like Sunset Riders, it is so much fun. But when you get your ass kicked over and over again, you kind of just give up and move on to something else. But it is still a lot of fun. Absolutely a lot of fun.
The hell did I buy this on?
An Apple II. I don't know. Soul Assassin, I remember Dad played bass fishing on the Snes. I never owned any fishing games. I've actually rarely been fishing my entire life too, so maybe that has something to do with it. Oh, GOG is I forget what it stands for, but it's another, platform like Steam where you can buy games and shit. Whoa, Apple II. Whoa. What's an Apple II? Is it like a Commodore? Loki went silent.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell I own a copy of this game.
Which game is it?
It's Out of This World.
Oh, R-Type 3. Good call. We can throw that one in there. R-Type 3. That's another typical game that your prototypical playthrough will last about 2.5 minutes. Speaking of space shooters, have any of you ever played Axlay? It's a really cool game, but damn, it doesn't hold your hand at all. It's tough as balls. Mark the Infinitely Tired says 1981 called and wants its computer back. Yeah, because they weren't done making it before it was released. Oh, poor Apple II. That's okay.
It's on Nintendo Switch. I bet you I have it. God, where did I buy this at?
Krusty's Super Fun House. I remember that one too. That was one of the games that I never owned, but a friend of mine used to have it. And when I would go over to his house, I would always be one of the ones that I popped in to play it. I never really knew what the hell I was doing, but I had fun with it.
I don't know. Okay, now I'm on like a mission of where the hell is this and what the hell happened to it. Because I do have it. Okay, it is on Steam. It is called Another World on Steam. Okay, So the name of the game changed. It's Another World 30th anniversary. And that is Out of This World on Super Nintendo. So Out of This World is Another World. It's called Another World.
Yes.
And it is on Steam. I knew I owned that fucking game.
Okay.
All right.
We solved that mystery.
God help me. I can like chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
So no, Adega, you're totally cool. I knew I owned it. So when I'm like, I know I own that damn game. I know I bought it, whether I bought it on, a PlayStation or an Xbox or my PC. I know I own that damn game. I want to find where it is. So, and I knew I had it installed. I was like, I know I've got it installed. So it's got to be there.
Yeah.
It absolutely has to be there. Another World.
Hell yeah.
So.
Yeah, Soul Assassin. Turok was all on 64. All, 3 or 4 of those? It was Turok,
yes.
Dinosaur Hunter, Seeds of Evil. What was it? Shadows of Oblivion or something? And then that multiplayer Rage Wars or something like that.
The sniper gun that bores into the skull. That was my favorite.
Yeah. If you guys are looking for a slightly better version of Turok to play, get the remasters on Steam, because for one reason and one reason only, they have in-game maps. Because if you're like me, you don't know how the hell you played those games without a map back in the day, because some of them just got confused.
We will get to that.
We'll get to it.
We will get to that. I played Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver not too long ago. There is no map. There is no way to tell where you're going. You just have to go off of memory. You have to learn where everything is.
You had to get good, bruh.
Maybe it's time to bring back game night. Oh, we are.
Like Twister? Let's play Parcheesi, guys. Let's play Monopoly on Super Nintendo.
Monopoly, the Monopoly guy.
Or let's play Family Feud.
or
Vegas
no.
Stakes.
No,
that's okay.
No Family Feud.
Seeds of Evil was
SNES.
Seeds of Evil was dope. You know what? My cousin actually rented that from Blockbuster Video or something like that, and his parents wouldn't let him rent it ever again because it gave him nightmares.
Yeah, Shadowrun was on the SNES. Absolutely, it was.
Yeah. Strip Twister. Snorter Poopus, what kind of fucked up shit are you into, man? Jesus. I'm not playing Strip Twister with a bear. I'm not playing Strip Twister at all, so I'm sorry.
Mark the Infinitely Tired. A friend of a friend's dad was still running a dedicated COCO BBS 5 years ago. 32 TSR 80 slaved together.
Was that Terminator lingo? COC BBS 32 TSR Uzi 9mm.
Plasma rifle in 20 milliwatt range.
Just what you see, pal.
Fuck you, asshole.
You can't do that. Wrong.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. Take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And Zero's link to his channel is in the description of this stream. So make sure you are subscribed. You check out his game video. He's going to be pumping out those game videos onto his channel. I'm going to be doing some live stuff over the course of the next week, and we will meet back here next Monday with video of our gameplay and our top picks out of the games that we played.
Hell yeah. So I will, of course, once again, if you want to check it out for shits and giggles, I'll upload the raw footage. If you guys want to see me play anything specific with some commentary, no commentary, whatever, let me know. Thank you for the shameless plug, guys. That was not necessary. But if you want to check out any of our footage, check out what Loki and I do with it. And thank you, everybody, for the most excellent suggestions. And
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back to work and do this for y'all. So thank you all very much.
I hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day. Again, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter, and we'll see you guys Monday.
Adios, muchacho.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.
Hasta luego.